My name is Antony Dandato. I stay in, I'm a Zimbabwean and born and bred. I currently serve as the National Director of Focus Zimbabwe, which is the student ministry here. And I'm also a pastor with the United Baptist Church. My journey into understanding and being involved in ministry apprentice and also ministry apprentice training started in 2006. I had just finished my high school, and straight away I went into theological college. And when I got into theological college, I had no clue what was happening. All I was concerned about was to learn God's word, get to know Him, and be equipped to be a pastor of a local church. And during my classroom times, there were fellow classmates who would ask questions that I would be like, yes, that's a very good question. What would the lecturer say about that? And I always wondered how they got those practical, relevant questions about ministry, and that were very helpful in unpacking what we were learning in class. Uh, while the question was with me, 2007, went for a mission work in Durban, South Africa. And there I met a pastor called Grant Retief. Grant Retief had been in touch with Sydney Anglicans and had come to know about ministry apprenticeship. And so he had about 3-4 apprentices that were at his church. And when I got there during this 2-week mission weekend, I got to experience life with them and to be involved with them. And I was amazed at how much they knew and how much they were skilled, and basically how much they loved the Lord and they were on fire for God, and they were looking forward to coming to Bible college. So I was like, are you not trained? And they're like, no, we're doing ministry apprenticeship. So I talked with Grant, and he said, Anthony, you can actually leave Bible college halfway and come and do a ministry apprenticeship. And I said to him, I'll think about it. I was actually ready to leave Bible college to go and do a ministry apprenticeship the following year. Anyway, when I got back to Bible college, talked with my principal, he said, no, you can actually do a ministry apprenticeship afterwards. So there's no need for you to actually stop Bible college now. You can finish now and start next. But I was so excited about it, and I wanted to do this ministry apprenticeship. So that's when I got to know why these guys ask those relevant, practical, important questions that made our classrooms alive and enjoyable. And fast forward to the end of my college, I graduated, and straight away, God in His grace had made an opportunity for me to go and train under Tim Thorben in Perth, Australia, something I never thought would happen. So when I got there, I went straight into it, and believe you me, I felt like I knew nothing about ministry. The one-on-ones were amazing. The Bible studies, the opportunities to preach, the opportunities to do walk-up evangelism on campus. It was good to have someone you would walk with the Christian journey and to learn what ministry is about hands-on, as they hold your hand and guide you through the journey of ministry. 6 months into my ministry apprenticeship, I still remember praying and saying, Lord, if I had money to fly back to Zimbabwe, I would leave. That was the time for media conferences with the students, and we were doing seminars and everything. And I was just stretched. I felt like this is not for me. I want to go back home. But that was the moment of growth. We were 10 apprentices. I still remember meeting together with some of the apprentices. They would help me to do the work, to research the scriptures, to write those seminars, to present them, and I'll get helpful feedback about what I was doing. And by the end of the second year was so enjoyable. The first year was the hardest. The second year was enjoyable. And now it was like redoing what I'd done first year. So I knew what to expect. I knew how to prepare. I think what made it enjoyable was to experience the teamwork, was to experience the guidance of my trainer, was to experience the wisdom of those who had walked the Christian journey, and they would help me to understand what I was going through, what it meant, and how to respond to that. And so, in retrospect, I would say to anyone, it's better to start with your ministry apprenticeship and then to go to Bible college, because then your college time is more enriching and beneficial. So I went back to college after my apprenticeship to do a postgrad, and that was helpful. I had so many questions, and I would read books and I would research, and I would pester my lecturers with questions, because the experience during my ministry apprenticeship enriched my time. And then I came to Zimbabwe. Now we have trained over 10 apprenticeships. Some are in Bible college. Now some are pastors already. And here today in this global conference, we have nearly 15 who are ready to start next year. We only have strand 4, those who are ready to start next year here with us. And so we are looking forward to a growing multiplying gospel workers for the church in Zimbabwe through ministry apprenticeships, and through the student work and through the church in Zimbabwe, to God's glory. Thank you.